guys, so welcome to KO tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the lighting of this particular round bed. So let's continue it. So now what I'll be doing over here is like, as you can see, I have added few of the lights over here. I'll just go over here and I'll add one V-ray light. So I have also added one V-ray light over here. Let's add one more light over here. So I'll just go over here, I'll select this and let's just duplicate one light right on this. If needed, I can slightly just shuffle it a bit in front, go over here and we can slightly increase its intensity if needed. So shuffle it a bit further in this way. So let's go into rendering and let's render it again. So we can just render it. So slightly we can increase the intensity of that particular light, and over here I have added a V-ray environmental fog. I'll just delete it. If you want, you can keep it slightly. I can just go over here and add a V-ray exposure control over here. Let's render it, and into this I can go over here and I can set the shutter speed to 15 over here. Let's make it as 5. That's better now. And if needed, I can again go over here. I can just select this light. I can go into the options and I have some basic presets over here. I can use this light presets if needed in this. So again go over here, exposure control, make the shutter speed as 5 and you can change this color presets. You can see there is a change in the lighting preset over here. We can change this. You can keep it as neutral. You can change whatever required. So if needed, we can just add it, or I'll just again make it as no exposure control for now at least. So we can just remove that exposure control. Again go over here. Let's render it once again. I'll just delete this fog over here. I don't need this environmental fog right now. I can just delete that. Let's render it again. Alright. So slightly I'll again go into the lights and I'll select this light over here and I can slightly increase its multiplier if needed. So I can increase or decrease its multiplier slightly. So same over here, and let's render it once again. So we can just increase or decrease this. Also we have added one more light at the center, so you can shuffle this light right from the top and slightly shuffle it over here, and let's change the Kelvin over here, increase this. So if you want, I can just duplicate this and make sure you don't keep it instance, make it as a copy, shuffle it over here, and let's go into this, change it as temperature, change the temperature, and slightly I'll increase this over here, and let's render it once again. So we can just render and see how it's going to look like. We can do some changes if needed. Now all right, can slightly shuffle this pillows a bit down. So go into the render setup, and if you want, we can just give a bit of Vray exposure control, set this as 4 over here, and let's render it again. So you can slightly give a bit of exposure control. So I can just go into rendering, go into render setup, and I'll go into this and I'll just activate this IPR option. Again, go over here, you can just change this neutral, you can make it as daylight, you can change this according to the needs. So you can change this. These are some presets. You can see that. So we can keep it as neutral if needed. Again, go into this. Let's go into Vray, and we have done some changes. Alright, we have given some environmental GI, reflection, refraction, color mapping. We can keep it as HSV exponential, irradiance map, light cache, and we have increased this light cache as well over here. Alright. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. If you want to generate the passes, you can generate the passes. So thanks for watching this tutorial.